Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? Thank you so much for clicking on my video once again. Compliments of the season's greetings to every one of you. It's almost Christmas, so it's excited. Oh, Christmas is almost here, guys. I hope everyone is having a great time this season. This is the season to make merry. This is the season to be happy, to be excited. Whatever it is, leave it behind you. Leave it behind you. You have to be happy. You deserve to be happy. You need to be happy. This season is that season. So today we are going to be talking about the difference between Ghanaian and Nigerian embassy in Rome. Okay, like you guys know, I'm based in Italy. I recently did my Nigerian passport in Rome and I vlogged it. I took you guys along. It was an adventure. Oh my goodness. Like I told you guys, I recently got my Italian passport. Yes, I didn't say so. No, I thought I said it to you guys. Anyways, and I have both passports. Like you guys know, I went to Rome this summer to do my Nigerian passport. I vlogged it. I took you guys along. It was an adventure. Oh my goodness. If you haven't seen the video, please go and check it out. It was I think it was Road Trip to Rome, something like that. That's the title. After 3 months, my passport is finally here. 3 whole months, guys. Just imagine if I needed that passport to renew my document. And I'm going to also be giving you guys few tips to help you get your passport on time. I'm so excited that once again I'm making another Ghanaian video. It's really exciting for me, okay, coming up with Ghanaian videos. I'm just going to be sharing with you guys the difference between Nigerian embassy and Ghanaian embassy in Rome. They both have embassies in Rome. So today we are going to be talking about it, okay? First thing to expect when you get to the Nigerian and the Ghanaian embassy in Rome is a long queue. There is always a long queue outside, okay? I don't know how to describe it, but there is always a long queue, infinity queue outside. That is one of the similarities, okay? This is something to expect when you get to the embassies, okay? It's not like the Western world when you walk in, you go get a number and you know what your number is. No, it's not like that. You go there, you see the queue, you join the queue. If some people actually want to get there really early so that they can be attended to early, okay? But that does not guarantee that you are going to be amongst the first people to be attended to. So I got to the embassy really early that fateful day, and few minutes later other people came in. So I got there around 6 a.m. in the morning. That was early, I know. I had to hang around, okay, for them to open the embassy. Mind you guys, the embassy opens at 9 a.m. in the morning. So both embassies open by 9 a.m. in the morning, okay? So when you get there, no matter the time you get there, you stay on the queue and wait for your turn, okay? So as soon as the staff and the workers in the embassy starts to come in, first thing first, what they do is go in, settle, after which they start calling some people. You know, some people are meant to stay on the queue while other people cannot stay on the queue, okay? The workers come to the gate to invite them in, to let them in. I'm not talking about just the Nigerian embassy. This happens also in the Ghanaian embassy. The staff walks up to the gate, calls in some people that weren't on the queue. Maybe they just came, they call them on the phone, and the staff walks up to the gate and just take them in like that, okay? That is another thing both embassies have in common. After attending to these people, they walk out and they start the day officially, okay, by saying if you are pregnant, come here. If you have little kids, come here. I'm talking about both embassies. Both the Nigerian embassy and the Ghanaian embassy invite pregnant women and women with little kids first. They attend to them. Kudos to them. I appreciate that. That is good, okay? After attending to this set of people, the pregnant women and the women with kids, they now start attending to every other person, okay? That is when I was the first person. After all these people they've attended to, I became the first person. Oh my God, sounds funny. I know, guys. So make sure you prepare everything that you need for your appointment before going, okay? Because if not, it's going to be a total waste of time and day. You are going to stay on the queue for a very long time. You don't want to go there with any of your document missing. It's going to just be a long day for you, okay? So make sure to remember to go with your appointment letter, your passport photograph, and every other document that you need. like they list it obviously on the list, on the appointment letter. They list everything you need to go with. Make sure to go with them. Sorry about my voice, guys. I can feel it. Okay, so they start calling the people on the line. You submit your funds, whatever amount of funds you have. Make sure to submit your fund. They don't find it funny if they catch you later on with your phone. I don't know why you can't go into the Ghanaian and the Nigerian embassy with your funds, but you cannot go in. So you just have to submit those your funds at the gate. They let you go in with your bag, but you cannot go in with your phone. So now let me start with the Nigerian embassy. So as soon as you walk in, they collect your funds and they give you a number. Okay, make sure to keep that number. Don't lose it. Okay, you need the number to get your funds back or your phone back, okay, before you leave. In the Nigerian embassy, I'm sorry, they have these containers. Okay, these containers where they store your items or your phones. While in the Ghanaian embassy, they have this storage. It is well organized. It is better. It is proper. It's better than the Nigerian embassy. So they have these lockers where you put your phone and they give you the key. You can see the difference. The Nigerian embassy will give you a number, while the Ghanaian embassy will give you a key. At least you have the key to your locker. You have the key to where they kept your phones. Okay, it is prohibited for you to go inside with your phone. Okay, so remember to submit all your phones. If they catch you snitching with phone or trying to make a video or whatever, they get mad at you. Seriously, mind you guys, the first queue outside did not count, doesn't count. If you like be outside for like 5 hours, 10 hours, whatever hours you were outside waiting for them to open, it doesn't count. The time starts counting as soon as they open the gate and start calling people in. That is when you start counting. Then when they are done at the gate, when they are done submitting your phone and everything, you go inside and do the proper queuing. This time around, this is the official first wait, the official first queue. A lot of Nigerians or a lot of Ghanaians from all over Italy go there to make their passport. For that reason, the place is always very filled up every day. Okay, I don't think there's any special day that you go that you don't meet same amount of people, or you know, more or less. But the story is always likely to be the same all the time, because a lot of people come from all over Italy to that same embassy in Rome. So when you go in, there are seats. There are not enough seats, but there are seats. You find most people standing because the seats are not obviously enough for everyone. Then while you are there waiting, make sure as soon as you go in, make sure not to start standing up to go in and out, because it is really very risky, because they might call you, and when they call you and you are not there, that is story for another day. A lot of people get really pissed and angry because of the whole setting and everything. So people are not smiling. And when the counter opens up, then he starts calling people. Then you start going in just the same way you came in from the gate. Okay, people already know their position. I'm behind you, sir, I'm behind you, ma. Okay. Same goes to the Ghanaian embassy. Even the Ghanaian embassy is not that big. The space is really small. You find a lot of people standing. The situation is same for both embassies. Okay, when the counter finally opens, the guy starts calling people. It's just one person attending to the whole people there. Okay, just one person in one office. Okay, at the gate you might find 2 or 3 people, but once you get into the hall, it is one person at the counter attending to everyone. You can imagine how that is. So as soon as you go to pay for your passport and you've submitted your appointment letter and you've given them your passport photograph, you go back and wait again. It is crazy, guys. It is good that we're able to talk about it, but when you are in there, it is really very stressful. Sorry about the background noise, guys. Sorry, I'm sorry. Every now and then you guys are going to be hearing background noise. I apologize. Sorry, guys. While the guy is still attending to the people that are going there to pay for their passport and to submit their appointment letter, another staff walks out from another office to start calling the people. Mind you, when he's done collecting your passport and your appointment letter, he passes it to another office, and that's office comes out, the person in that office comes out to call you. Okay, now he has your details. I'm talking about both Ghanaian embassy and the Nigerian embassy. For now, it is the same strategy, the same methods, both are still using for now. Then the other guy that comes out from another office starts to call people to go take a passport photograph and to go thumb print. Okay, mind you, this time is very important. Make sure you are present when they call you, because if you are not present, you might be sitting on a very long thing, because you are going to spend the whole of the day there. Guys, when they start calling names, be very careful, listen attentively, and if you hear any name that is similar to your name, that does not sound anything like your name but sounds similar, that is you. That is you. Trust me. Make sure to get up and just walk up to them. Sometimes they don't pronounce your name properly, okay, because not everybody can pronounce, you know, some names, okay. So when you hear a name that is similar to your name but it doesn't sound like your name, I'm just going to give you guys an instance. Like, you guys know the footballer, the Nigerian footballer called, is it Osaze? Yes, Osaze Odemigye, I think. Yeah, his name is Osaze Odemigye. So when they are playing all those, they are international, or when they are playing football, the way they pronounce this guy's name cracks me up a lot. So if your name is Osaze Odemigye and you are hearing Osaze Odewingi, that is you, okay. If it is similar, even the first name, if they call your first name, stand up. Even if your surname doesn't sound like your surname, that is you. It might just be you, okay. Don't risk it. Stand up and walk up to him. The most that can happen is that he will say, okay, no, that's not you, okay. Before you go back, make sure to be attentive if you want to leave early, okay. I got you guys. Make sure to be early. Make sure not to absent yourself from there when they are calling the names, okay. So as soon as he finishes with the names, you make another queue in another corridor. Now I'm talking about the Nigerian embassy. You make another queue in another corridor, waiting for your turn. Mind you, they don't give numbers. They just call your name and that is it. Okay. So you make another queue where you are going to take your passport photograph, and where you are going to, you know, do your fingerprint. Guys, I had issues when it was time for me to go thumb print and to go do my passport photograph. So you stay in this tiny corridor, and when the first person goes in and comes out, then you go in, okay. So when I walked into this office, okay, to go thumb print, after thumb printing, it was time for me to take my picture, to take a passport photograph. No, the guy said, no, you have to remove your wig. He said, no, your wig is covering your forehead. I need to see your forehead. Remove it, remove it. Like, seriously. I don't know, guys. So this is what I faced. Mind you, when you are going to the embassy, make sure you don't have funny things covering your face. Make sure your makeup is not too, you know, is not too much. I don't even think people are going to have time to do heavy makeup, because you are going to travel. Most people travel down to Rome from far. Most people sleep on the train. Most people take night flight to be there in the morning. So guys, that is it. Make sure that your wig or whatever kind of hair you have on is not covering your forehead. They are going to make you remove it, okay. They made me remove mine. Okay, they are going to make you remove it. Make sure your face is, you know, they can see your face. It's bare, you know, they can see your face. It's not, nothing is obstructing your nose from your mouth, from your whatever. So that is a tip for you guys. The Ghanaian embassy does not do that, okay. When you go there, whatever hair it is that you are carrying is the same hair that you are going to find on your passport, okay. Even if you have French, you can still push your hair to one corner. But this guy that I met bluntly refused me from pushing my hair to the corner. He said no, that I must remove the wig, and that was it. So I took this passport photograph and I was done. When you are done, they are going to give you back the old passport to go submit somewhere, so that when your passport, the new one, comes out, they can send it to you, okay. So that was how everything went, okay. When you are done with everything in the Ghanaian embassy, you come out, and within a week or two, you have your passport. While the Nigerian embassy, you are going to wait for minimum of a month and maximum of 6 months, a year. Sometimes they run out of booklets. it happens rarely in the Ghanaian embassy that they run out of booklets. Okay, so that is why most of the time when you go to the Ghanaian embassy to do your passport comes out really early, because they are more organized. I must say the Ghanaian embassy in Rome is more organized than the Nigerian embassy in Rome. The Nigerian embassy, I don't know, you might be lucky. Sometimes you go there, after a week or two you have your passport. Sometimes after 1 month you are still waiting and counting. Mine took about 3 months before I got my passport. Okay, so this is the difference. The good thing is the Ghanaian embassy, when you go there to do your passport, the passport comes out really early, a week or two, maximum of a month, your passport is out. While the Nigerian embassy, minimum of 2 weeks, sometimes a week if you are lucky. Okay, sometimes a week, 2 weeks, it can go up to 3, 4, 5, a month and a year, and you are still waiting. And that's not all. There is also a tendency that your passport might just disappear, and you start calling. They will start telling you that they can't find your passport. These are issues with the Nigerian embassy. They need to sit up and they need to do better, okay? Because a lot of people uses this passport to renew their documents. And another thing I just want to let you guys know before I end this. Now, this is a tip. Don't wait till last minute to go renew your passport, either Nigerian or Ghanaian passport. Don't wait till last minute to go renew your Nigerian or your Ghanaian passport. Give it 6 months, because anything can happen. Trust me guys, I'm not even joking. Minimum of 3 months, okay, if you really need this passport to renew your documents. If not, you are just going to be frustrated. So this is it guys. A lot of people complain about their passports missing. A lot of people complain about their passport delaying for too long. A lot of people complaining about their passport having errors. Okay, even in the Ghanaian embassy, sometimes you go to do your passport and there is an error in the name, the spelling and whatever, and they need to redo it. That is why you need to do these things like 6 months before your passport expires, just to be on a safer side. Yeah, or minimum 3 months before it expires. Okay, so that is it guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and help me share the video. I'm not talking out of hearsay. I shared my experience. I've been to the embassy severally to renew my passport, so I know what I'm talking about, and I've seen a lot of people complain about these things. Okay, so this is not just fairy tale. This is real. Okay, make sure to get all your documents when you are going. Make sure to have your passport, your appointment letter, your passport photograph before you go, and every other document you need to renew your passport before going. And make sure to renew your passport before it expires. Make sure to renew it at least 3 or 6 months before it expires, okay? Because they might run out of booklets and it's going to take so much time to come out. They might, I don't pray it for anybody, but it happens every day. They lose people's passport and anything can happen. Just be ready, okay? Just be ready if you need it. Thank you so much for watching guys. I appreciate you. See you guys in my next one. Bye guys.